bitches.
Justice League Snyderverse is the good, and Josh Whedon Justice League the fuckery, pure adultery.
Fuckeration, yeah.
Pure unadulterated fuckery. All right, so that brings us to the good and the fuckery, y'all.
Okay, my favorite part. Come on now.
Right. This is the good and the fuckery for reality instead of the comic book verse. All right, some good. Boosie, badass, is cancer free.
Amen. Fuck cancer.
Okay.
Fuck cancer.
Boosie, badass, is cancer free. We're gonna fly through these because it's a lot going on.
Fuck cancer.
It was a lot going on this week. All right, the fuckery. All right, this is some great fuckery. Derrick Jaxn fuckery has been exposed, and it is hilarious.
Super Simp got that cake pulled.
Oh my God! It turns out Russell Wilson is really Future. It turns out, the cape has been unmasked, and Eve's gotten so far as to bring his own wife out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I don't know. I felt uncomfortable about that the whole time because I would say
she looked like a lady that was like in a cult, and they were making her like, "We're gonna take your kids if you don't come out and say this." Like, she didn't look comfortable.
No, man,
not at all.
But like, I mean, he had to do that because
I'm serious.
I mean, it does look like some Jim Jones Kool-Aid stuff.
It looked weird the way she was holding his hand and everything. Like, and I know, and we've talked about it, and she looked like somebody was like, "Hey, blink twice if you're in danger."
Yeah,
like, this shit looked weird as hell.
That's why I wanted to like
when them when ISIS kidnapped people and be sending them videotapes back. Like, she looked like, they're gonna behead me if I don't say this. So please just do what they say.
And then they behead him when they say
it. It did not look comfortable. But I'm so glad that Super Silk got his cape yanked.
I'm like, it would be one thing if she did most of the talking, but he did most of the talking the whole time. She just looked like a prop. Like, just looked like a background prop or whatever. And what'd you say, Face?
I have no idea about the situation at all.
Do you know who Derrick Jaxn is?
Remind me.
Derrick Jaxn is a guy that usually do these little videos or whatever. He's been doing it for a while that like try to expose men to women and on the things that he do, talking about how they cheat, how they treat them, toxic.
He's a black man that basically everything he talk about is pandering to black women. He says
exactly.
He says that all men are horrible and you shouldn't take this. And every situation that he brings up, he finds a way to make it the man's fault, no matter what the situation is.
Yes.
And basically, he's been out here super simping for, I don't know. I've known about him for like 2 years, but I'm sure he's been out longer than that.
Yeah, he's been out long.
He calls himself like a life coach.
Yeah, he's a relationship guru or whatever. Like, all right, you know Kevin Samuels, right, Face? Mm-hmm. Right? He is the complete opposite. He is the anti Kevin Samuels.
If one is all one-sided one way, the other is all one-sided the other way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and it's funny because I saw this video, right, where under like he on his Facebook put out the video with him and his wife or whatever, and then right under it, a woman asked him like, "I need to hear how y'all got through him cheating and everything like that." She made like some type of message up there, comment like that, and right under it, he puts out a book. He puts out his new book about how they overcome cheating.
Ooh.
And then in the comments under that was getting in like you saw some of their customers. Oh, like I want to see some of them women's faces when all this came out or whatever. Because there's a lot of women out there that's on these videos that's championing this man, like just off of the stuff he say. And like, remember when I was talking about cognitive dissonance or whatever? When you see some information that is fact and it's totally true, but it totally disagrees with what you've known everything to be, pretty much, whatever. I know there was a lot of that tension going around, pretty much, but yeah, this has been hilarious the whole time, man. Like his tight shirt's been getting tighter, and he's been looking a lot nervous in all these videos, pretty much, because his whole little empire is based on his image or whatever. And he has to keep his marriage together because now it's a business. You know what I'm saying? And I think she realized that. That's the
Can't give a
thing
lot of
about it.
marriage advice if you ain't married no more.
Mm-hmm. It just looked real.
What'd you say, Faye?
She about to get half.
Oh, yeah. Half, Eddie. Half.
But at the same time, if she get half and it's alimony, but his whole gimmick is being the loving husband. He's not a loving husband anymore. There goes the money. So like she's at a, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely at a point right now or whatever. Like, do I stay miserable with this guy, this untrusting guy, and fake like the funk of me being in this religious relationship, or do I, you know what I'm saying? Do I leave tight shirt man for somebody else, pretty much? But either way, I love that we're in the age of exposing fuckery because this is great.
Anybody that's that one-sided on anything, pull a capes, goddammit. Real intelligence has nuance.
Mm-hmm. And invites disagreement, you know. Pretty much. So this is a little gossipy, and I don't really like gossip, but there's a lot of little positives in it. But I also think it's funny. So I'm gonna fly through this little page. All right. So it starts off. This fucker starts off with a news report that said Kanye is now the richest black man in America at 6.6 billion net worth, which is untrue. He's not the richest black man in America or whatever, but he's still in the league of rich billionaire black men, which we need more of that to balance things out. So I kind of feel like they kind of set up Kanye for the okie doke, where they could have just said, hey, he's 6.6 billion net worth, and don't downplay his actual black excellence and achievements or whatever. And they put out this fake line out there, like that he's the richest black man in America. So people will be like, he ain't the richest black man in America. Kanye is wilding again. Because it's no proof that he's actually said it. Like, it's just proof that his assets go up to 6.6 billion or whatever, and that's what came out in the Forbes. But yeah, big ups to Kanye, because he's been in a dark place for a long time, and hopefully this achievement will get him in the right path, which I feel like steadily he's getting there. But in the fuckery,
K picked the wrong time to leave him.
Yeah, in the fuck, that's what I'm about to bring Kim K in that divorce time. But at the same time, we don't know what's going to happen in that divorce, because he's 6.6 billion net worth.
They got
prenup. They're divorced.
They got prenup.
Okay. Oh, okay, never mind.
They both leaving with damn near what they got. I think they splitting a couple of like house assets that they bought together, but for the most part, they both gonna be rich as fuck afterwards. But he's just gonna be richer than her now. That's all.
Oh, all right. Okay. So yeah. All right, he good then. All right. Well, we're gonna just go through that or whatever. Anyway, Drake said he wants to date Kim K.
I'm not surprised. Kiki, do you love me? He told y'all niggas. He told y'all what was up. He told y'all exactly. He told y'all exactly what was up. And when Kanye got mad about it, that nigga said, what he said, we've been around. Oh, what the hell that nigga said? It's like a ghost town. Baby. Hey, man, he's been telling y'all what's up.
And he made that viral video. It was like, look, these rappers out here talking about they're gonna bang my wife or whatever, and this, that, and the third or whatever. Like, yeah.
Drake been said what it was. Soon as that shit went up with him and Kanye and Pusha, that shit went up. He been telling y'all what was up.
The petty
I done had
battles
her and I'm gonna
continue.
have her again, damn it. That's what he told y'all. He telling y'all.
The petty battles again is awesome. It's hilarious.
They've been brushing each other eyebrows for years. This is not no new shit.
It's all started with that video, that first video that Kanye made that made no sense, and Drake just been mad about that ever since, pretty much. And then
they put that nigga Secret Baby out there. You knew this was coming.
Yeah, that's true.
This was coming.
But in the midst of all that petty messiness or whatever, Drake dropped Scary Hours 2, and all three of those songs hit Billboard, and he's the first artist to ever do that.
Them shits is pretty tough. That John with him and Lil Baby go hard and shit. Go hard.
I like the What Next John, and I know it's going to be a lot of hip hop heads like, what you doing, Tom? What you doing, Pat? Why you liking Drake and all that other stuff? But I like music, man. I like music. And if anybody has a disagreement with that,
do you love me?
Anybody got a disagreement with that, please look at Tiz Shorts that says Old Heads. Please look at that. It's a Tiz take.
Hey, man.
And I agree.
Put in a CD if you don't want to hear that shit, man.
Exactly. That's what they're for. That's what Tiz said.
We're gonna rock with these digital downloads, motherfuckers.
But in the midst of that or whatever, and all that celebration, Bow Wow's birthday, which was the 9th, whatever. Drake bigs up WWE debut wrestling star Bow Wow for his birthday, saying that, hey, without you, it wouldn't be a me. And Soulja Boy got a whiff of that and was like, this dude stole my whole bar. He was like, Drake, Bow Wow.
Do he realize that without Bow Wow, it wouldn't be a him? Won't nobody checking for no kid rappers until Bow Wow came? Him and Romeo set the stage for all them niggas. They better pay homage.
I will say though, when I saw him on Breakfast Club, and he broke down which bars and what he did or whatever and how he played it, I was like, Drake
did steal this whole swag for a minute.
He kind of got a point, but you know.
That started from the bottom and all that shit. I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I felt like that was kind of like
that's Big Draco. That's Big Draco.
Shoot, Jay-Z did it with Biggie, so. Yep. So
you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't have to make a little dance to go along with it. All right. So, now into the serious fuckery or whatever. So, sometime last week, Joe Biden issued a statement saying that he's against anti-union activity or whatever, talking about big companies doing things to prevent unions from forming or whatever. And it was all brought up because of this report that this Amazon was doing a lot of shifty things about this union. Because if you heard about people that worked at Amazon, and my friend Twin, he works at Amazon, or whatever. And then he says how crazy it is or whatever. Yeah, like they got like, I seen a report where they are like timing how long people use the bathroom and stuff like that and all that other stuff. And it was even a report where the Amazon made it so that they can't unionize on the property, which that's their property. I understand. All right. But so they'll, the union, they started like giving out pamphlets and ask questions to people at this traffic light that basically is the traffic light before you go to the Amazon parking lot. And this is in Alabama or whatever. So to counteract that, it's allegedly Amazon talked to Alabama officials to change the timing on the traffic light or whatever. So by the time the unionizers actually try to talk to somebody, it done changed, and they had to go. They go right into.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Shit.
Money talk.
So that's how crazy the whole union battle has been or whatever. Now some people feel like that Biden saying that statement was just a PR move or whatever, because they also feel like if he was really for unions, he'll just raise the minimum wage to $15 or whatever, and that would be the most pro-union thing anyway, because that's pretty much balance off what they are asking for also or whatever. I'm still looking into the whole matter myself or whatever, because that was just one or two occurrences that I've seen. But yeah, Biden made that he made that statement, and I just wanted to see why he even made that statement in the first place, pretty much. Whatever. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up with whatever he does or whatever, because
That's a lot.
Yeah, we've been traumatized by the last president. I got PTSD when it comes to the presidency, pretty much.
That makes sense.
He
He is definitely doing some weird stuff.
And the next thing is a little bit darker, and I would like to say a rest in peace to all those people that was killed in the Atlanta spa shootings or whatever.
Oh yeah, rest in peace for sure.
Yeah, Robert Aaron Long, the next domestic terrorist in a long line of domestic terrorist thugs that's out there or whatever. He said he had some kind of sexual addiction. So he went on a rampage, going to multiple Atlanta spas and shooting it up. Just and it 21-year-old dude or whatever.
Dumbass police commissioner said he was just having a bad day.
Exactly. And it was mostly Asian women. Mostly Asian women.
They would have shot a black man all up for that.
Yeah,
but
you would have been to multiple places.
It was
absolutely
Captain Jay Baker who said that they was having a bad day. But they pulled up some stuff on Captain Jay Baker when he said that and whatnot, because they believe he's anti-Asian. Well, he's obviously anti-Asian, because he saw like on a Facebook page or something that he was selling anti-Asian propaganda T-shirts.
Well, yep, that says it.
So I don't know. He might not have been the best person to like speak today, pretty much. But yeah, he's under fire. Hopefully, he's going to get investigated further. But I haven't heard anything about that so far. But yeah, that was pretty much all the main fuckery that's been going on throughout.
It's been some fuckery.
Yeah, it's been quite a fuckery week last week.
Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate.
Yes, stop Asian hate.
Definitely stop the Asian hate.
Stop
I'm glad
hate.
Boosie is cancer free.
Yes, Lord.
I hope Drake gets some cakes.
Drake get some cakes. That was a bar.
Soldier Boy needs assistance. He needs therapy.
Man,
have been something to him. And whoever this Derrick Jaxn fellow is, haha.